British journalist Brendan O'Neill made the seething comments in an interview with Sky News Australia after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's R2L production company released a statement on Sunday expressing concerns over Spotify's decision to host the Joe Rogan Experience podcast following a row which saw the podcaster accused of spreading misinformation about the COVID-19 vaccine, an accusation he denies, arguing instead he promotes free speech. The issue came to light after legendary rock musician Neil Young, 76, gave Spotify an ultimatum, saying he would pull his music if the podcaster's shows remained on the service. Spotify opted for Mr. Rogan, prompting Mr. Young to depart company with the streaming giant. In a statement, R2L encouraged Spotify ensure changes to its platform are made to help address this public health crisis, but despite this, noted how the couple are committed to continuing their work with the platform. But the intervention from the Sussexes sparked outrage from Mr. O'Neill, who slammed the pair for sticking their beaks into the row. He told, "I am shocked by this whole situation. We have these hippies for censorship like Neil Young and more recently Joni Mitchell, who are basically calling on a massive corporation to ditch Joe Rogan because they don't like him. And of course Harry and Meghan have to stick their beak in. There has never been a woke bandwagon they haven't tried to jump on, and now they are getting involved too." Mr. O'Neill went on to accuse the pair of aspiring to be the prince and princess of cancellation as he shared his frustration at their intervention. He added, "They've always wanted to control how people think, and they now see an opportunity to do that through Spotify. Even though they've never even made any podcast for Spotify, they got paid a lot of money for not doing much at all." Following Mr. Young's concerns, Spotify said it aimed to balance both safety for listeners and freedom for creators and had taken down more than 20,000 podcast episodes related to COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. The streaming giant acquired the Joe Rogan Experience podcast in 2020, reportedly for more than $100 million, £77 million. Mr. Rogan has attracted controversy for suggesting the young and healthy should not get vaccinated and opt for unadvised treatments such as Ivermectin. On Sunday, Daniel Ek, CEO of Spotify, said, "We know we have a critical role to play in supporting creator expression while balancing it with the safety of our users." In addition, according to radio host Ray Hadley, their decision only shows how money-hungry they are. The outspoken Radio 2 GB host sounded off on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's response to calls for them to end their contract with the Swedish media app on his morning show. He said the couple lacks the conscience over their refusal to ditch Spotify. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle signed multi-year deals for a reported £18 million to produce original content under R2L Audio. They have only released one podcast episode, a Christmas special in 2020, which had their son Archie cameo. Hadley said it is not enough for the couple to just express concerns over Spotify's stance on the spread of misinformation about the COVID-19 pandemic. They have come under pressure to ditch their £18 million deal with the mega giant as a result of Joe Rogan's views, but have so far refused to do it. "It's amazing what £18 million will do when it comes to conscience, and there's no conscience there," he said. A representative for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said the couple vows to stay committed to continue their work with Spotify. They have reportedly already raised their concerns on the all-too-real consequences of COVID-19 misinformation on its platform in April 2021, and have worked to address the real-time global misinformation crisis since they launched R2L Foundation. "We have continued to express our concerns to Spotify to ensure changes to its platform are made to help address this public health crisis. We look to Spotify to meet this moment and are committed to continuing our work together as it does," the spokesperson said in a statement. Aside from Hadley, Piers Morgan also blasted the Duke and Duchess of Sussex over their response to the criticism Spotify received for its support of Joe Rogan. The American host has been accused of spreading lies and conspiracies about COVID-19 on his The Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Morgan said Spotify should give Rogan cash that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle earned from their shows and tear up their contract. He defended Rogan for being open-minded and not wanting to park himself into any particular political or social tribe.